Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of TarotCelebritea with your boy Ducky. Today we are going to be doing an updated reading for Wang Yibo. So I have not done a video for them in a minute, so remember to keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes. And why is that, you may ask? Well, that is because we do not have Wang Yibo here to confirm nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards or how I am interpreting the cards, whether it resonates with him or not, we just don't know for sure. So just remember to take these videos with a grain of salt. And please also keep in mind that I try my best to pronounce people's names the best that I can. So if I mispronounce Wang Yibo's name throughout this video, please know it is not my intention to ever disrespect anyone whenever I read cards for them. So yeah, let's get this show started. Okay, hold on. Let me turn down my Gregorian chant music I got in the background for me. Okay, so we're gonna start with, how is Wang Yibo feeling so far? There's a good card that I just missed, but we're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on going. This card feels good. We got the Two of Suns. Okay, so immediately I'm thinking he's having some good work partnerships going right now. That's the first thing that's popping in my mind. And the Three of Wands in reverse, or the Three of Suns in reverse as well. Okay, so let's start here. We're just gonna start here. So with the Two of Wands or the Two of Suns with the Three of Suns coming here in reverse, I'm getting the sense that right now Wang Yibo has a lot of great work partnerships that he's working on, and maybe he has a lot of beautiful projects that he's working on right now that he may have had to let go of some, because the Three of Wands normally can talk about there's a lot of opportunities. Like, you look at this fire, there's just a lot of creativity ensuing. But because this card came in reverse, I'm getting the sense that Wang Yibo right now, as I'm filming this on August 13th of 2025, I think maybe Wang Yibo is going through a lot of great partnerships. He's going through a lot of he's doing a lot of great projects right now. Then maybe he might have had to let go of some of them. There might be a lack of opportunity, and I don't think it's from his part. You know, the beauty of having a lot of beautiful projects is that sometimes you're spread out so thin, or you have so many opportunities and doors to go through that unfortunately you can't go through every single one, right? You have to figure out which ones are going to be the best partnerships, which ones are going to be the best projects. So I'm getting the sense that Wang Yibo right now has a lot of beautiful projects he's working towards, and unfortunately maybe he's not able to do every single one of these offers that have been presented to him, which is honestly a blessing. When you look at it, it's a good problem to have, you know, whenever you have so much work or so many job offers that you can't possibly take every single one of them. But he is working on some beautiful stuff. I'm getting the sense here that he's feeling a lot of creativity. So that's good. That's a good way to start this reading. Now, the request does want me to also focus on Wang Yibo's contract, which I see here on Google. It is expiring on October of 2026. So, wow, maybe that makes sense as to why, you know, there are a lot of great projects that Wang Yibo is doing right now, but maybe there are some that he may not be able to take, and maybe it's because it's going to be after October of 2026. That's something I'm kind of just speculating. Maybe he's having to think about the timeline of, you know, making sure the projects he does decide to accept or indulge in or devote his time to, that it doesn't get past October 2026. So that could be it. Now, let's go a little bit more on this. The lack of opportunities. I do want to get one card for this. Let's see. What could this be about? We got the Five of Suns. A lot of fiery energy, a lot of creativity. But the Five of Suns normally does talk about great challenges whenever it's right side up. But when it's upside down, to me, it could talk about some challenges that are arising that may not be very good or beneficial. So I feel like, yeah, maybe one of the, just like I mentioned a minute ago or so, I do think that maybe he is having to keep in mind his contract ending date for next year, and maybe that's the challenge here, is that, you know, he's trying to make sure that the projects he does accept do not go past October 2026, because then it could create some challenges for him. I'm not really sure exactly with the legal or the legalities of everything, but I would imagine it can get very messy if you are an actor or a creative person in any endeavor and you take on some projects, and then maybe these projects are after like your contract renewal date or after your contract ending date. I would imagine it makes things quite challenging, and so that's probably what is going on here, is that he has a lot of great job opportunities, a lot of great projects he's currently working on, but maybe he has had to let go of some opportunities because they might go past October 2026, and he doesn't want to put himself in this challenging situation that could get sticky, it could get muddy, and it could just be unnecessary stress, especially if he's able to kind of focus on things right now and, you know, make sure that he doesn't put himself in a situation like that it causes unnecessary worries or stress. So that's what I'm seeing here. Let's keep on going. Now I kind of want to see what is Wang Yibo's love life right now. Wow, because we've mainly been talking about his work life and his career. Let's see what his love life is like right now. We got the Nine of Pentacles, or the Nine of Spheres in reverse. So I'm not sure if Wang Yibo is in a relationship or not, but because y'all know I like to go into these videos not being biased in any sense, because I feel like that may skew the way that I interpret the cards or that I intuitively read the cards. So I'm getting the sense with the Nine of Spheres or the Nine of Pentacles coming in reverse regarding Wang Yibo's love life, there is a little bit of dissatisfaction, because the Nine of Pentacles does talk about physical pleasures. Oh wow. So spicy, a little bit on the spicy side. He probably isn't getting much action in the love department, whether it's love or lust. I don't think there's a lot of pleasure on Wang Yibo's end right now, and maybe it's because he's too busy working on a lot of these projects and stuff. So I mean, nothing too mad to be over. Let's see, is Wang Yibo ready for love at this moment in time? Oh, we got the Six of Swords in reverse, or the Six of Stars here. Normally this talks about, you know, knowing what direction you're going in. You can see this beautiful dove, and they're carrying a beautiful, I would assume, an olive branch. And they look like they know where they're going. But this card comes in reverse, so I feel like Wang Yibo, regarding his love life, he kind of doesn't really know which direction to go in. He doesn't know if he wants either to just have fun or if he wants something serious. So let me know if you know of anything of Wang Yibo's love life, if he's even in a relationship. I could be just talking out of my butt right now, and maybe he is in a relationship. But with the way that this card is popping up, I feel like if he is in a relationship or if he isn't, either way, he doesn't really have a direction of what he's looking for, maybe in a partner or in a long-lasting relationship. There isn't a clear focus here. So I'm not seeing much in the love department. Now, I do want to get into the contract dates. So on Google, it's saying there are rumors about potential non-renewal. So let's see. On October 2026, or with this contract, how is Wang Yibo feeling about this contract being terminated or ending on October 2026? I just want to get a first card to see how he feels about this. Ooh, we got the Six of Spheres. So I'm thinking, honestly, Wang Yibo is maybe excited to finish his contract with the Six of Pentacles coming here. This is all about giving back, being charitable, being giving. So I'm getting the sense that Wang Yibo is ready to give of his talents, give of his talents and his creative efforts, maybe to another business or another, how can I say this? Maybe, like another business or another company. So I'm getting the sense here he is excited to just go out there and maybe do different types of gigs, different types of projects. So that's what I'm seeing here. I do want to see, is there a possibility for Wang Yibo to renew this contract? We got the Eight of Pentacles right side up. So the Eight of Pentacles does talk about skill building. So I'm getting the sense with this being coming after the Six of Pentacles, I'm getting the sense that maybe Wang Yibo is ready to develop new skills or to refine his skills and to change things up. And the only way to really change or improve or grow is to kind of give of yourself or put yourself out there in situations that are going to force you to step outside of your comfort zone, step outside of your box. So I'm getting the sense that I don't think there is a possibility of a contract renewal, and I think it's mainly going to be because Wang Yibo is ready to kind of just improve his skills by doing different types of projects. Maybe the company that he's with now would only cast type him for like certain types of roles, and he's ready to maybe try different types of roles, different acting, or different types of projects. And so I think he's ready for this period of his life, which I'm getting the sense is amazing. Like, he has a lot of great partnerships, a lot of great projects that he's currently working on. So it's been very fruitful, but I think he's ready to maybe build some new skills and put himself out there and go on different interviews for different companies and stuff like that. So wow, that's exciting. Okay, let's finish off this video with some beautiful unwarranted ducky advice, because y'all know, what is the point of getting your cards read if you're not going to try and level up and raise your vibration so you can improve and keep on leveling yourself up and building new skills, refining skills that you already have. That way you can continue to live more abundantly and more fruitfully. Yeah. So let's get the top and the bottom card. We got the Eight of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, okay, this is pretty good. This is a good advice with these two cards being paired up. And let's get a last card, a Sacred Geometry Oracle card. We got Vesica Pisces. Vesica Pisces. Okay, so I'm getting the sense here with the Eight of Swords coming here as an advice card. The Eight of Swords for Wang Yibo is telling me that he needs to kind of harness himself, control his energy a little bit during this time, because he is going to venture into a new part or a new era in his life with this Ace of Pentacles coming in. There is a new foundation that he's going to build off of, and you want to build off of a foundation that is stable, one that you know is going to be sturdy. You don't want to feel off balanced, and the only way to feel in balance and to feel sturdy and stable is to kind of harness energy inwards, to kind of control yourself. Don't be a little bit too crazy with maybe taking too many risks in the beginning. This would really help Wang Yibo immensely in this next chapter, by the time October 2026 comes around, or I guess that's where I'll go with this. By the time October 2026 comes around, I feel like he's going to be in a more stable spot where he's going to be able to control or be more in tune with his mind and with his heart, with the intellectual side and with the more emotional side, or with the feminine side and the more masculine side. If he kind of reins it in and restricts himself a little bit during this time, again, he has a lot of great projects he's doing right now, and I do think that he's already doing a great job of restricting himself by not taking too many projects that he thinks may run over past his contract date or whatever. I think if he continues to do that, he's setting himself up for a great foundation for the next avenue or the next era, the next chapter in his life. I think that would go very well with him. And that's kind of all I'm seeing here. So please let me know what you thought of this reading, of what you know of Wang Yibo. If I could maybe be correct on some things that maybe you've heard of, maybe through some interviews he has done or anything like that. I always am curious to see. I always can be wrong, of course. I can interpret the cards incorrectly. And that's always a possibility. So just always keep in mind that these videos are always for entertainment purposes. But yeah, that's it for this reading. I see a lot of great creative efforts coming in from Wang Yibo, and I think he's ready to kind of finish some of these projects by October 2026, and then he's ready to maybe learn some new skills, refine some skills he has already, and get ready for the next chapter of his life, which is always exciting. When one window closes, many doors open, and you have many opportunities, many avenues to go towards. And so I feel like that's going to happen for Wang Yibo next year by the time his contract ends. So that is it for this reading. Thank you again so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. It always motivates me to continue making these videos for y'all. And remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, and financially. Love and respect yourselves and others as best as you can. And as always, stay hydrated. But I'm also gonna drink some more coffee too, so balance, baby, okay? Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you again so much for watching. Bye!